Hello survivors, tune in your radios, Nerd speaking. Today we'll share first aid tips, so listen close. We will describe the healing process and list the necessary medical supplies. Get clear. If your character was injured during the combat, make sure to neutralize the threat or flee to a safe location to heal. Be aware, some injuries can kill your character very quickly, like neck lacerations for example, so try to take care ASAP. Inspecting the wound. Firstly, you need to know what you are dealing with after getting injured. Check your character and see if there is something in the wound like bullets or broken glass, and safely remove it with tweezers or a needle holder. You can do it by hand, but it can cause additional damage. If there is nothing in the wound or you removed foreign objects, you can move to disinfection. Disinfection is a vital step as it prevents getting an infection, obviously. To do it, you should use a bottle of disinfectant, bourbon, cotton balls doused in alcohol, and alcohol wipes. My personal favorite is a bottle of disinfectant, as you can apply it many times, but if you find cotton balls in addition, make sure to sterilize it as it's the best option by weight and disinfection power. Also remember that you can apply these on already infected wounds to make them heal faster. If it is a deep wound, you will need to stitch it using a needle and a thread. It's better to obtain a suture needle and a holder for less pain during the process. Remove stitches in a few days and keep a wound clean and bandaged if needed. Bandaging. One of the most critical steps is to cover the wound for quicker healing or stop bleeding. Remember that some bleedings need to be stopped immediately. Try to use clean bandages as they become dirty over time, which is definitely causing infection. You can clean bandages with any clean water source. The best option is to sterilize the bandage. It will reduce the level of the current infection or prevent your character from getting a new one. To get sterilized bandages, use a bottle of disinfectant or bourbon. Also, you can boil bandages in a pot and saucepan. Remember that you can use rags, denim and leather strips as low-budget bandages. Once you complete these steps, give some time for the wounds to heal, but don't forget to change bandages. Special cases. Burns. You must clear a burn frequently and use sterilized bandages as the burn will heal extremely slowly. Fractures. Apply a splint if it is possible. You can splint a head or torso, for example. You can craft a splint out of rags and wood. After applying, take some time. Unfortunately, fractures heal slowly too. You will mention recovery when your character will stop limping. Sickness. There are two types of it, cold and nausea. Cold will make your character cough and sneeze, it will attract zombies. You can use a tissue to mute it. To cure a cold, stay warm and eat nourishing food. Different things cause nausea. It is literal if your character got it from a zombie wound, bleach, poisonous berries or mushrooms. In other cases, just sleep and eat well and your character will survive. Zombie wounds. Just reminding that on the default settings, scratches cause zombifying at 7%, lacerations at 25%, and bites at 100%. Bites are lethal, yeah. General healing. To raise your character's health level after applying first aid measures, just sleep and eat well, it will recover eventually. Let's talk about medicine. Antibiotics reduce the strength of wound infection. It won't help with the zombie virus. There is no cure, for now. Antidepressants reduce your character's unhappiness. Beta blockers are used to reduce panic. Painkillers to reduce pain. Sleeping tablets increase your character's tiredness, allowing to sleep even in an extreme pain. Vitamins are the opposite, as they decrease tiredness. There's a particular type of medicine which is not always mentioned, poultices. You will need mortar and pestle and foraged plants to make one. Plantain poultice helps to heal fractures, which is kinda strange actually. Comfrey poultice aids recovery from wounds, and wild garlic one helps to cure an infection. That's all for today's broadcast. Feel free to share your advice and first aid tips with other survivors. Hope the guide is helpful. Thanks for staying with me, drop a like if you like, keep your radios tuned for the following broadcasts, stay safe, Nordus out.